You were not meant to walk the path carved out for you by people who are not walking the path carved out for you. You were not meant to walk the path or paths that were carved out for you by people, by society, by the world, by the systems that are not walking the path that was carved out for you and your soul. Okay, let's go into this. What do I mean by that? We're entering a world right now where people are stepping into their divine mission on earth that goes for everyone at large. Every human being, every soul on this planet is starting to step into their unique frequency, and it makes my blood, like, I was gonna say boil, but that alludes to anger. Like, it makes me excited because I have chills too. It's like we're stepping into a paradigm on earth where people are starting to realize, like, I get to be whatever I want. I get to do whatever I want, and I'm going to do it in a way that looks authentic to me. So that's when I say, like, the path that was carved out for you, it looks totally different than anything you have ever seen before. Because this is the thing, right? We come here as souls to this planet with a lot of power, a lot of motivation, a lot of excitement for the world. We're like, let's go live out our mission. Let's go create a lot of beautiful things in our world, in our life. Let's do it all, right? That's pretty much the mindset of, like, the soul that pops into this planet. And yet again, we come into these bodies on planet Earth right now where it's riddled with fear. We're riddled with doubts and lack and limitations. At least that's what it looks like. And so it confuses our mind because we're like, well, I feel like I'm meant to do it a different way. I feel like I'm meant to have a lot of power. I feel like I want to live a beautiful life. But all these fears are getting in the way and stopping me from my bigness and from stepping into the dream life and from creating the life that I want. So this is where things are shifting right now. In this video, you have a choice. I say all this because you have a choice to make in this moment right now to change the way the rest of your life goes from this moment forward. It's that simple. It's that freaking simple. I did it. And what I'm saying is that the paradigm of doing things in ways that, again, society has created for you to do them, or a path that doesn't feel like how you're meant to do it, but you're like, well, other people did it that way. Other people built success or built businesses in this way. They had high ticket courses. They, did finance or whatever. I'm just getting all these things like, the online world that we live in right now. There's so many ways people are making money, building businesses, and it's beautiful. But I get this sense that there's a lot of people right now on planet Earth, myself included, waking up to the realization, like, I don't want to do it that way. I don't want to work and grind and hustle in ways that don't align with my soul. And so if you're watching this, like, honestly, you can make the choice today to say, I am going to live the rest of my life in alignment with my soul's mission, my soul's purpose and desire, and that force within me. I'm going to follow that along a road that might not make logical sense, because it probably won't. And it definitely won't, actually, I should say. But this is the thing, right? The paradigm's shifting. So the way that a lot of us have created our life to be right now, I have chills because I feel like this is like a download coming through me. The way that a lot of us have lived our life up until this point, it's been down routes, down roads, again, down paths, down industries, businesses, down whatever, in ways that weren't for us, but we had to go down them. I've done it. We've had to go make these little cute little mistakes, even though I don't think they're mistakes. We've had to make these decisions and go down routes that don't align with our soul to come back to realize what actually is in alignment. And so I feel this sense to say, like, all of us have done this. It's not a bad thing. There's no regrets in life. It's all learning lessons, but you have a choice point. You have a choice. I have chills. You have a choice point in this moment on earth to say, like, I just have chills and I just want to laugh. Like, it's not even just you, it's all of us. We have a choice point right now. Are we going to keep feeding an old paradigm? Are we going to keep feeding an old system? Are we going to keep feeding old habits and ways of thinking and being? That's a big one that's coming through, is like thinking. Are you going to keep feeding the same belief system that you've been running on your whole life around, like, well, I don't know, just these doubts, these fears, like, I'm attaching to them because I think that they are me. They're not you, okay? We're not our beliefs. They're tools that we can implant in our psyche to run off of and create momentum. And the more that we start to instill new beliefs, we create that momentum to actually attract the things that we want based on those positive beliefs that we have reinstilled and removed those old beliefs out of our psyche. But you're not your beliefs. At the end of the day, you are the energy that you feel in your body. You are the mission that you come to this earth with. You are whoever you want to be. I have chills. You are whoever you want to be as a soul, as a human being, as a man, woman, as a powerhouse of a leader, of a speaker, of a singer, of a anything that you want to be, you can be. Okay? And it's a choice point. So that's what I said is, or coming back to that, it's like the paradigm where all of us have been living in, it's dissolving as we speak. It's literally fading away. And I literally feel this sense of like the past 5 years, beginning when 2020 started, was like the buildup of this momentum to finally break. We're breaking the chains right now to say like it's a new life for all of us. We can choose the life of alignment. And so what I want to say is like the rest of your life, the rest of our life can be one where we are aligning with our intuition, we are aligning with our soul, we're aligning with what feels good, and not running off of the dissonance, not running off of the fears, the doubts, or the shoulds. That's a big one, the shoulds. We're going to be running off of, if you choose this, we're going to be running off of what feels like our soul is telling us to do, to be, to where to go. And the way, this is what wants to come through, the way that you're going to do this is literally tuning into the life force energy within you. We all have it. We all have life force, but a lot of us are channeling our life force in ways that, again, aren't meant for us, like in jobs, in careers that just aren't for our soul. But when you really get quiet, you hone in and you still your mind and you tune into your gut, like literally your womb, if you're a woman, if you're a man, just like your gut, your solar plexus, this region, and you tune into this energy here. You will start to feel, to see, to understand on a subtle level, what is your truth? What do you want out of life? Where do you want to go? What do you want to create? You're going to start to feel it when you start to tune in. When you do that, that's the choice point. That's where you say, oh dear God, I've been living a life built on lies, built on fear, built on everyone else's choices and not mine. My intuition is telling me something completely different. It fucking terrifies me because how am I just going to change my life around? But guess what? You have a choice. You can choose to say, well, you know what? I am going to choose this life that I've always wanted. I'm going to let that be the guiding force for my life this moment forward. It's not going to make any logical sense ever. It won't. But the universe, God, divine source, that higher power that we are all as human beings connected to is going to show me the way. And this is where I just want to say, like, the how, my friend, my love, the how, it's not going to be presented to you at face value. It's not going to be shown to you. Like, if it was that easy, we would all just be like vibing in love and there would be no fear. But that's the beauty of this life, the beauty of following your intuition, the beauty of this new paradigm of the feminine, which is rising in all of us. And the feminine is that intuitive flow. It is channeling the wisdom from your soul. It is not listening to the logical mind, the logical route. It's saying, you know what, there's a force guiding me down this path, that path. Every day is going to be like a little sprinkle of what you need to do, an aligned action step. And the more that you follow these, this is where the how starts to click in place. Every day the how is shown to you. It's not the bigger picture right at face value. It's over time. Every day that you tune into your intuition, you follow the life force churning in you and you channel it towards ways that you actually want to, you actually desire to go down. That's what I'm saying here is like, when you're channeling towards things that you really feel like you want to embark on, you want to do, you want to be, that is where the universe says, I support you. I am going to throw you the signs. Like, I mean this from the depths of my core. The universe, the minute you decide that you're going to follow that path, the soul path, the mission that you chose as a soul to come into this earth to embark on, the minute you make that choice, the universe says, don't worry, I'm going to throw you everything you need. At every moment in your life, all you gotta do is trust. All you have to do is trust and follow the steps and the breadcrumbs that are presented to you in your life. And this is truly how life is going to be easeful for you. Life is going to be magical, and the rest of your life is going to be guided by something so great, so much bigger, so much better, so much stronger, and so much more soul aligned than you could have ever imagined in your life. And I say this with amp because it's like, of course, this is possible. None of this I'm saying is like out of whack or like too good to be true. You know this, we know this, but we're leaving a paradigm in these years that has fed a false belief, a false, deep ancestral wound in us that we have to suffer. We have to do it the way other people have done it. We have to destroy the earth in the process. We have to hurt ourselves in the process and our health. All of these things are fading away, and we're starting to step into a life and energy, a future that feels good, one that feels for us, one that feels divine, and one that is full of everything we've ever wanted because we deserve it, because you deserve it. We all do. And so that's just what I want you to know in this moment is make the choice. Make the choice and follow the breadcrumbs, and all you have to do is trust in this process, knowing that, once again, source energy, divine, your higher power, God, will present to you the steps along the way, because when you trust and you sit back, you are in that feminine flow, you are in the new paradigm, you are in the new earth energy, which is where we are all going if you choose it. Those that don't choose it, they can fall away into the suffering and into the fear, and let that, struggle be constantly in their life, constantly in their flow. But you are not meant for that. I don't believe any of us are. We just have to remember that we can do it a different way. You can do it a different way. And by doing this, you are rewriting your nervous system, you're rewriting the script of your entire belief system, you're healing your ancestors, and you are healing the future of this world, the children that you may have or will have, because by doing this, changing your thoughts, you're changing your biology, you're rewriting the energy that you live off of to amplify more love into the world, to live a more exuberant life, a more magical life, full of dreams, because you deserve it. I love you so much. Subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you here. Definitely hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Sending my love.